Hello, good morning, guys. Today I am getting into the lesbian fetish. What does it mean to fetishize a lesbian? Why are we even doing that? And the different types of ways that it pops up. So, once again, happy Pride Month, and let's get into it. So, first, I'm going to talk about the trope where it's like straight men fetishizing lesbians. Okay, many different ways that lesbians are fetishized. But I want to start with the whole, you can't be gay because I desire you. So, like, men will do this thing where they say, and it's happened to me plenty of times, they'll be like, oh, like, you're a lesbian. And it's not just men, women too. Women uphold this, whether you're straight or confused or whatever. Any woman who is homophobic that I've encountered a lot of women who will say this to me, family or no or not. They're like, oh, like, but have you had sex with other men before you say you're a lesbian? Like, as if knowing who you are is like not enough. Like, you say, hi, I'm Jade, I'm lesbian, and then like, oh, but like, did you have sex with a man yet? As if having sex with a man will change being a lesbian or not. It doesn't. It really doesn't. And that just makes lesbians feel like they have to be with men for like compulsive, like hetero, I can't remember what the end of the term is, but heteronormativity, like when we just like feel like we have to. And I experienced that a lot because I was told that, like, oh, like, you're not gay. Even before I knew I was a lesbian, oh, you're not gay, you're just you haven't met the right man. You haven't had the right amount of sex. How crazy is that? I'm hearing that from family members and all of that too. I'm like, I haven't had the right amount of sex. I haven't had sex with the right person. Mind you, sexuality isn't only about sex. So, girl. But it's really rapey, especially when men are like, oh, like, there's this one guy that said to me, he was like, oh, I feel like you are a lesbian, but you have an exception for one man. And that was after there was the knock. That was after he was absolutely trash. Absolutely trash. So I'm just like, in sex. So I'm just like, oh, like, am I a lesbian? Which I was. But like, are you saying that I'm a lesbian because you were trash? With the exception of one man because, what, you want to have a chance? Men do that. Like, the other day, a man told me, he was like, no, like, you're not really gay. You know, you just had bad experiences with men. No, I'm a lesbian. And I had bad experiences with men. And I had semi-good experiences with men. Does not matter because I am not romantically attracted to men. And that's just what it is. But men and women who, like, follow, like, the patriarchy, who holds on to it very closely, benefits from it, they will also say, like, oh, like, no, like, you just had bad experiences with men. Like, do you just hate men? That's why? Like, girl, now I just have to hate men in order for me to be a lesbian. No, I don't hate men. I actually think men deserve to live. Like, men are whatever. They can do what they want to do. It has nothing to do with me. Well, it has a lot of things to do with me because the patriarchy runs the world. But, like, as far as me as a lesbian, do what you guys want to do. It has nothing to do with me. But it's always my business when men are extra rapey. They will say all these things just because they desire you. Like, you think I'm fine, so I should be available to you. I'm not. I'm not available to you. And that's just what it is. Okay. So, yeah, like, men just, they're just rapey. Like, I'm not saying all men, but a lot of them are very rapey because you're telling me that you think that I've met the right man. You're not saying any of these things because you think that I've chosen the wrong sexuality and you want me to find my happiness. You're telling me that because you would have sex with me. That's just what it is. And I don't have sex with you, and that does not sit right with you because you're a rapey. Like, I've been in multiple situations around men. Talking about this conversation, like, you know how men always talk about women, like, you know, God forbid a lesbian gets the mic and they talk about women. And now it's like, oh my God, like, now it's an elephant in the room. We all need to get a grip. Seriously. So that's the one where it's like men, they actually desire you, so they will say little things to like try to like put, I don't know if it's to put doubt in your mind of your sexuality. I don't know what it is, because it's actually insane. I say I am who I am, and then you tell me that I'm not who I am, just so you want to have sex. It's plenty of girls that it's billions of people in the world, but you want to have sex with me because I don't want to have sex with you. Sometimes it's that too, just because the sheer fact of you not wanting to have sex with them, man, it'll just trigger them, and then they're like, okay, well, now I have to like find a way to like conquer you, which ends up in assault. Because that's another thing too, like men, like you will tell them you're gay and they don't care, like they will still, I have still been assaulted by men, like in public settings, in the club, like you still want to like touch me against my will and do all this crazy stuff because you think that you should be able to do that. And it's insane. You deserve jail for that. A lot of men deserve jail because it's just, you just want to rape people. It's just about rape. Like, you need help. So there's that. And then there's the genre of men who say that they're queer. I had someone who I thought was my friend tell me that he was queer. This 30-year-old man, mind you, I was like 21 at the time, 22 now. 30-year-old man, 29-year-old man that I was co-workers with. We started hanging out, and I learned more about his friends. Started hanging out with his friends who were all mad young, mind you, around my age. Red flags. You had other friends, but I never saw them. Only saw these young people. Hung out with him maybe a few times until he decided it was okay to like violate me, like just really make me mad, uncomfortable. Like, you know, you open up to your friends about your experience and things like that, about like life and relationships, the normal things that you do. Like, after I had opened up to him about like my past experiences in my relationships, also he did as well, as you do with friends, because I have male friends. It's a thing I love. Like, believe it or not, like, lesbians don't hate men. We hate, I'm not going to say what we hate because I don't speak for all lesbians, because I really dislike and hate a lot of men, and I also really love a lot of other men too. So, you know, but there's conversations to be had about this whole thing, and I'm not saying that in a way where it's like, y'all know what I mean. I'm not explaining it, and if you don't, then that's okay. I can clarify or I won't, but literally, you're queer, but you are attracted to women only. This man told me that he was queer, but he had never like pursued a man. Okay, so you are straight. And I'm not a label stepper girl. I'm not going to put a label on you. But if you're never open to exploring anyone who is non-binary or a man, are you queer? Yes, you can be an ally, but are you an ally, or are you queer? Are you know, and if you don't want to explore that, that's fine, but you need to not be assaulting women. He literally assaulted his friend. He was like, and who was also my mutual friend after I met them, assaulted her plenty of times. Like, he was telling his friends that he was a masseuse in a different country before he moved here, just so he could like grope and feel on them. And mind you, all his friends were lesbians. The girls, the ones that I were around, they're lesbians. So he told me and told them he felt like it was okay because they were lesbians. So he's like, I can sexually assault you because you're lesbian. And then the girls that were victimized by this man, who was way older, mind you, they felt like it was normal because he was really saying, oh, like, I'm a masseuse. Okay, you can be a masseuse, but you're giving these massages out. It's not even like they're asking you for them. You're asking if you can massage them. he did that. The way that he violated me, we were all out on a hike, me, him, and two of our other mutual friends. Not a hike, a bike ride. And he offered some fruit. I asked for the fruit. I'm like, yeah, like I'll get some fruit. I want some of that fruit that he had. He gives me the fruit and he's like, yeah, because I know you like it wet and sticky. Who? What are you talking about? Then proceeds on the trip while we're on the bike ride. He sits on my bike as I'm standing on the bike in front of, and my seat is behind me. I'm not on it. He sits on my seat, trying to find any excuse to touch me. Even when we were on the trail, he's like trying to come close to me, trying to touch me. Not only are you 30, basically, but you know that I'm not attracted to men. So why would I want you to touch me at all or talk to me like that at all? I don't tell my friends how they like it. I don't do that. And I don't even think I don't even say that to him. So I'm just like, what is this number? What is this? What are we talking about? So you're queer so you can get close in proximity to other lesbian women, so you can assault them. Because it's not like you don't have women to have sex with and to talk to. You do. It was really a lot for me to I'm like, girl, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? And then it was really sad because it was multiple people that were victimized by him. It was like at least 3 girls. And then he tried me and I literally cut that shit off. Then everybody was looking at me crazy. I'm like, but y'all think this is okay? Okay. Yeah. So that's another genre of men. I was really gagged to find that out. I'm like, so why not just not assault women in general? If you know that they don't want to be touched like that. And when I mean, he was giving massages to one where he was just rubbing their ass. And when they were like, okay, you can move away from my ass, he was like, oh, you're nasty and you belong in jail for that. I'm looking deep into the camera when I say that. Because he's one of them people that watches I don't know if he watches my content. Hopefully not. But moral of the story. That's another example. And then another example I want to shed light on, which I think is really, really weird. It's the whole, well, it's multiple coins, but the first part is men and their fetishization of studs or masculine presenting women, but specifically studs. It is literally so sick. And to me, and I say it's sick because all of this is sick, but I say it is because studs show their masculinity. They present their masculinity first before you get to know them, and you may see they have more feminine tendencies and all the things. That's just because if we're just talking clothes, aura, period. I mean, a lot of studs, their aura is pretty feminine though. Labels, hate labels, but for the sake of the video, so y'all know what I'm talking about, I'm using the labels. But so yeah, so when it comes to men, it's either one of two things that I've seen. It's when men see studs, they're oh my god, well, 3 things. One is okay, I'm gonna treat you real cool, you're one of the guys, but you're one of the guys all up until it's time for something that happens that has to do with you being a girl. And then it's because there's in some circles that I've observed where it's studs and their male friends, it's sometimes you're only treated you're a man, but you're not a man. And it's your friends should treat you all of who you are. They should love you and accept you for who you are. But that's not all of them. And I've seen a lot of friend groups with men and studs. And it's beautiful. And they're actually treated like princesses, as they should be. Open their doors and buy them everything. Exactly. So there's that. And then there's the other side of it of like men seeing let's get in a call. But like then there's the other side of men seeing studs and they're like, oh my gosh, like I need that. And it's just like femmes also get fetishized to the point where they're like, yes, like I need that, even if, you know. But like when it comes to masculine presenting black women, is what I'm talking about specifically. It's like, you know, they're not like very like when it comes to femmes, sometimes you don't know if people are gay. Like sometimes you know, sometimes you don't. When it comes to studs, like they're like showing like their sexuality, I would say, in some cases. But because you know, masculine clothes doesn't exactly equate to you being a stud at all. As like a black woman, it doesn't at all. So like what I'm saying is also like wrong. All these labels are like like they don't really matter. Like, but it's like men, like, so the fact that men are going after studs specifically, like like women who are dressing mask and like presenting masks. Sorry, my nose is itching. They do that because they have like, it's like, I hate to use the term conquer, but like they want women, like they want to demasculinize those women. Like they're like, oh, like you want to have autonomy, you want to dress how you want to dress, you want to be gay, like I don't care, like I need that. It's like rapey, y'all just want to rape people. That's what it is. Like no, like if she is clearly not into you, she clearly is into other women. Why are you like, yeah, like I need her, and you're making her uncomfortable? Like studs don't like that. It's not cute for skits, and it's not cute. I don't like to see those. Like it's not cute. I mean, femmes don't like it either, but I would say like I would say you wouldn't necessarily, people assume that women who dress more mask are gay more than they would like assume like femmes are like gay, just based on like how society acts. So I'm just like, please stop with the shenanigans. Stop with the shenanigans. It's ridiculous. All these women in the world, and you want to go for women who are very clearly not and not your type too. Like it's like I said, it's like like wanting to conquer people, wanting to be like, oh, I did that, I did that. Like no, seek help. Then it's also like yeah, those are the types. I don't know if I did 2, 3, I don't know. Some of them feed into other ones, but I don't like that. And then it's the classic, like, girls kissing girls. There's mad, oh my God, there's mad song lyrics about, like, all of that. Like, girls want girls. There's songs that are made by gay people that, like, promote, like, gayness, which is fine, but then there's songs by like rappers and straight people who fetishize gayness. Like, oh, I want that girl to kiss this girl, I want this. Cut it out. Stop. It's not a game. It's not funny. It's not cute. Like, you girl, like, who do you like, who do you love? Be who you are. And another thing, yeah, straight women fetishizing gay girls. What is that? What is that about? If you in the club and you drunk and you want to kiss a girl, don't. I don't understand. Like, bro, the pollen is getting me. My nose is so itchy. But if you are straight, if you are not open to exploring a relationship with the girl, you don't want to take her out, you don't want to buy her flowers, you don't want to get her nails done, don't kiss her. Stop kissing your friend. Like, kiss your friends if you want, whatever. But, like, stop. Stop. If you are straight, that's who you are. If you want to explore, say that. You get drunk, you start kissing everybody in the club, and you don't like women. You go home to your husband, your boyfriend. Stop. It's not okay. It's not cute. It's really not cute. It's a fetish. You want to kiss, you want a good time, you may have sex, but you don't want to date them. You don't want to date us. Stop trying to kiss us and use our parts. Come on now. Have some class. For real. We got to stop condoning that. It's not cute. If you straight, I don't want you to kiss me in the club. I'm going to be mad. I won't know in the time, but when I find out, I'm going to be mad. And don't let the universe let me find out, because I'm going to be mad. But yeah, and then, oh my goodness, my nose. I think it's like when I blew my nose with the tissue, like the piece of the tissue is like, yeah. But let me think, is there other fetish? Yeah, we need to stop putting it in music. Don't be a circus animal. Don't be kissing girls for show and sport in the club. Unless you gay. Yeah. Also, masculinity does not equal penis. You don't always have to have sex one type of way when it comes to masculine presenting girls, you know. Oh, the whole touch me not, gotta put it into it in 2026. We gotta go to therapy. Are we asexual? If we're asexual and you don't want to have sex, that's cool. But the whole, like, don't touch me, but I can touch you, the pillow princess, those, like, I don't even know if I would say that they're fetishes or whatever they are. But let's just end it. Let's have reciprocal relationships. Only if you are in a partnership and you don't want your partner to reciprocate, you are insane. Like, I don't mean on all fronts. Like, there should be some forms of reciprocation. It's in somewhere. Like, it don't always got to be the strap. It don't always have to be that. It doesn't, okay? And yeah, let's just be more open as people. Let's not put ourselves into boxes. Let's not do that. Let's have an expansive, open, gay pride month. Let's stop fetishizing each other. Let's stop fetishizing other women. Stop. Cut the bullshit. From all sides. Okay? So, yeah, I had to blow my nose again. But for real, like, it's gross. Like, let's stop rapping about it in the way that it's being rapped about. I'm thinking about Drake, Girls Want Girls. I'm tired of being fetishized. I'm fetishized as a woman. I'm fetishized because I'm black. Then I'm fetishized because I'm a lesbian. Girl. Because what really confuses me about the whole thing is, like, especially for straight people, like, you'll project and be like, oh, like, you're not gay, you're not this, you're not that. Like, it'll get to the point where I've had people be like, oh, how many men have you had sex with? Like, tell me about your every sexual experience ever. Like, you want me to prove to you why how invasive is that? And then also, like, girl, what is that gonna do? I'm still not gonna like you at the end of this conversation. We need boundaries, we need space, and we need guns, because that's, girl, stop. It's really out of hand, and it's really rapey, like, and I'm not trying to say rapey in a way that it's like, you know, adding like a spin to a very serious thing. Like, no, it's very serious and it's egregious, and this is what these things lead to. No. In one hand, it's, oh, like, you haven't had enough sex. You haven't had enough sex with men. And then on the other hand, it's like, well, give me a kiss when I'm drunk. Or let me assault you. Or What's that about, guys? It's not cute. Help is needed. Go to therapy or jail. Jail, I really don't support jail whatsoever, so I wouldn't say go to jail. Go somewhere that's not next to me or other women that you can assault or fetishize. But yeah, okay. I hope you guys are doing well. There's a lot of chaos going on in the world. Make sure you're eating right, protecting your community. Oh, my nails came off. They were so cute, guys. It's a moon. I had a moon and a sun. But making sure you're taking care of your family, making sure that you're taking care of yourself, your community, planting food because they're poisoning it. Tap in with your spirit, your ancestors. Be protected. Learn some self-defense. Eat right if you can. Donate and support to many of the atrocities. Don't support the atrocities. Support the rebellion against the atrocities. Those who are fighting to support those who are going through these atrocities. So yeah, ICE is definitely moving all around the country. New Jersey, DC, everywhere. So stay vigilant. And yeah, don't be distracted by this World Cup either. I hate that. Like, we don't even, these cities that the World Cup is in, there's not enough space nor infrastructure. Girl, that's a whole nother conversation. But it's good chatting with you guys. Y'all can see how long my hair got. Like, yeah. So, okay, be safe. And I'll see y'all next time.